Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry about this being late. Bet some of y'all were sitting around going, Caleb not doing a, excuse me, not doing a new comic book day thing. But no, of course I am. Kidding? Just got caught up with a dinner thing. Went out, had some drinks with a local organization, Stonewall Scholarship Organization, who gave me a scholarship a few years ago. Some of the greatest working LGBTQ minds in Little Rock doing some really cool things. So I got wrapped up in that. Roger and I had a great time. Had a few drinks. Having a few more. Because why not, right? It's just a Wednesday. Have a drink. But it is New Comic Book Day. And I am Caleb Alexander McKenzie, for those of you who know me. For those of you who don't, and you're watching this for the first time, welcome. This is just a little side dish that we do that goes along with our podcast that you can find on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, everywhere. Everywhere you can download podcasts, you can find that. It's called the Southern Fried Geekery Podcast. I'm a proud co-host of that. I've got 4 other excellent co-hosts that we do the show with. We drop new episodes on Sunday. We have a really kick-ass Facebook group where you can come and talk about all the funny books you know and love. We have a really happening on and popping Instagram page. We're on Twitter. You can email us at southernfriedgeekery@gmail.com. All that fun stuff. Come check out what we're doing. It's good stuff. But what I'm about tonight is it's New Comic Book Day, and I bought some new comics like I do every single Wednesday, and it's some good stuff. So let's talk about them, right? Like, let's see what's gonna pull this. Hopefully you guys got some new books today. We're going to talk about them this week. We'll run through them. First and foremost, like it's the book. Kind of like its twin was the book for last week. We got Powers of X #1. The first of the 6 issues dropped. If you listened to last week's show, and I know you did because you're smart and amazing people, you know that we love House of X #1. And it's all being written by Jonathan Hickman, being drawn by R.B. Sylvia. This is excellent. So, spoiler warning, I kind of cheated. I work at a local comic shop on Tuesdays to help them get the books ready, and I've already read this. It's spectacular, and the only thing I'll say, I don't want to spoil anything, the only thing I can say is, if you remember Hickman's Avengers run, House of X is more akin to his new Avengers run, which was like the main storyline where everything happened on base level with the characters, and it feels like Powers of X is going to be like his Avengers line, which was the big, broader picture. You really start to understand what's happening, the scope of what's happening in that book. Check it out. #2, we're sticking with Marvel. Well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go through Marvel, I'll go through DC, and I'll go through Independence. It's like I do every week. It's really simple, easy to follow. I picked up Conan #8 by Jason Aaron, Gerardo Zaffino, Gary Brown, and Matt Wilson, who is kicking ass on the colors. Out of the Conan line, you guys know because you've been listening, this is my favorite. There is essentially, each issue is a one-and-done issue, but there is a broader, overarching story that is being told there. Just pure Conan, man. Jason Aaron knows that character. Got some Captain America #12. Picked that up. Really excited about it. Ta-Nehisi Coates, Adam Kubert, Matt Miller. It's been one of the... Man, this has been a great Cap run. It's playing off of what they did before with Nick Spencer's run. Cap is back, but he has not lived down... He's doing a lot of meta stuff, right? Like, so a lot of the fans hated what... they hated what Spencer did with Cap and Hydra Cap, and that created issues. And those issues are carried over in the story where the world has not forgiven Cap for what Hydra Cap did. Doing great stuff. And allergies are killing me tonight. The book I was most excited about this week, other than maybe Powers of X. Another Jason Aaron book. Avengers 22. This is... Jason Keith is doing the colors to this. Stefano Caselli's penciling it. It's kicking off the challenge of the Ghost Riders. We all know that they have solicited a Ghost Rider solo series, which I'm really excited about, which is either going to be Catch or Blaze. I'm not 100% sure, but we're going to find out. This is where that's spinning out of. So I'm curious to see what they're going to do with that. I love the Ghost Driver. I think he's great. I'm curious to see what happens with him. So, man, Jason Aaron, just keep on with it. He's such a good writer. A new #1 that I'm kind of pumped about. I wasn't expecting to get this, but my LCS owner knew that I like weird stuff sometimes, so he threw this in there. Death's Head #1. Tini Howard, Kei Zama, Felipe Sobrino. Fun fact, I know almost exactly 0 things about Death Head. Not much at all. Nothing. I'm bringing no baggage into this. I dig the shit out of the cover because it's metal as hell. I mean, how do you not love that? I don't know. Maybe if you don't, check yourself. See what's going on with you, because you need some help. Because you give me a Kirby-esque robot playing a 7-string guitar with a little Mad Max vibe to it. I'm a happy camper, so we're gonna love that. And that's all from Marvel this week. So kind of short Marvel stack. So I think I got what, like, let's see, 5 books, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 books. That's it. From the House of Ideas. Got even less for DC. As a matter of fact, I only got 1 DC book this week. It's all I had last week. I'm just not. I don't know. Maybe I'm not reading the right DC book. So if you watch this, you should come to our Facebook page and tell me what other DC books I should be reading. Because basically right now, it's just Batman and this, Green Lantern Annual. And this is Green Lantern Annual #1. Don't know what that was. Morrison, Kamikoli, Scott, and Olaf doing this one. Really, really dig what's been going on in the main series, what Morrison and Sharp have been doing there, so I'm going to check that out. Another book I'm super excited about this week comes from Aftershock, and it is Knight's Temporal. Cullen Bunn, Fran Galen, Dave Sharp on this one. Very much appears to be some type of Arthurian legend that takes root in time travel. So it's Cullen Bunn. Looks like it's going to be a little bit violent. I dig it. Cullen Bunn's an amazing writer. He rarely writes anything that I don't kind of fall in love with. So kudos to him for being awesome. So we're going to check that out. Over in Archie, I'm staying on this book. I love it. It's lighthearted. It's really fun. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Kelly Thompson, Veronica Fish, Andy Fish, and Jack Morelli. Kelly Thompson's having a great year. Just flat out, man. She's writing some amazing books. This doesn't exactly follow along with the television show or the Netflix series, but it's tonally the same direction. So if you like that, you might dig this. I love the look of it. The aesthetic is great. The art is fantastic. The fishes they're doing a great job about finding that happy medium between traditional Archie art, traditional Archie cartooning, those standard lines, very 50s feel, and updating it through the colors, but you don't lose that aesthetic, as you can tell from that. So can't wait to read more of that. Let's see, we got The Realm issue 14. Always down for this book. Takes place in the future of our Earth. There's been an event happen. We really don't know what, but you've been keeping up. I know Jerry loves this series. Wreckage of high-rises and orcs and dragons, kind of a D&D thing. Seth M. Peck, Jeremy Hahn, Nick Filardi, and Thomas Maurer art team on that. Has not let me down yet. It's a cool team book. It has some genetic markers of like The Walking Dead as far as a team book goes, and as far as a post-apocalyptic world goes. But again, heavy on the D&D tropes, heavy on the gamer tropes, digging the shit out of it. Let's see. Glow, issue 4, Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. I absolutely fell in love with this book as a Netflix series, so when I heard that they're doing a Glow series, I was piqued, right? Like, it caught my attention. And then I found out that Teenie Howard's writing it. Oh, fuck you, I'm buying this book. I love it. It's great. Even the annual or the one-shot that came out last week was great. Teenie Howard's writing this. Hannah Templer is drawing it. We got colors by Rebecca Nolte and letters by Krista Meisner. All-female creative team on an all-female wrestling book. It's fun. It's energetic. Again, like with Sabrina, if you like the show, totally, you're getting the same thing. You're getting the same characters. You're getting wrestling action awesomeness. A lot of times, wrestling comics aren't fun. Like there's just, it's a gimmick. This isn't that. This is just good shit. Love some Teenie Howard. Think she's doing an excellent job. All around. Queen of Bad Dreams, number 3. Look at that cover. That's sexy. That cover's awesome. You kidding me? You got Danny Lore writing it, Jordi Perez being the artist, Derbla Kelly on the colors, and Kim McLean on the letters. From Vault Comics, the first 2 issues have... let me put it this way. I don't want to sound like I'm throwing any shade on this book, because I'm not. It's a great book. Vault's not a publisher I pay a lot of attention to. It's not something I've really tapped into. I'm learning to like it. I've started paying more attention because I think they deserve more attention. I read the first issue. I haven't read the second issue. I am going to get caught up because I think it deserves it. I love the aesthetic of the book. It is 100% doing this thing where they're manipulating people's dreams. So I like that aspect of it. I'll probably talk about it on the show at some point when I've read the entirety of the series to see what they're doing with that. I think Vault is doing great work. So man, check Vault out if you're not. They're doing some really strong comics. Let's see, we got Manor Black, another Cullen Bunn book. Just Cullen Bunn doing the damn thing. Let's see, what we got two number 1s this week? Yeah. Cullen Bunn. Just working his ass off. Knights Templar number 1, Manor Black number 1. This one has got Brian Hurt on the colors and Tyler Crook. I think Brian Hurt's doing the colors. Let's see. Brian Hurt's helping him write it. Tyler Crook's doing the art. Why is that important? Why do you recognize that name? Well, Harrow County, which is arguably... not really, it just kind of is. It's been Cullen's most well-received series. One of my favorite series ever. I love that book. I need to get the hardcover. I don't have that yet. Got it, sent it to me. Wink, wink, nod, nod. But they're teaming up again. And if their past work together is any indication, then this is going to be a giant hit for Dark Horse. And I love to see him on it. A little extra awesomeness. I don't know if you can see that down there. Get a nod from Patton Oswalt, which is cool. And that's it. That's my books for the week. Except for... no, it's not. I got one more. Picked up a trade paperback, an OGN, this week called Jeremiah. It is by Kathy G. Johnson. It is a story of a young man. He's a young teenager, tween-ish, works on a farm, lives with his dad. There's a lot. I've already read, I have a bookmark, one of our fancy, handy-dandy, you guys seen these? Southern Fried Geekery bookmarks? That's rad. You should get one. You should come see us. We'll give you one. But, read half of it. This kid's got a lot of trauma going on. There's a lot of isolation. There's some sexual, not, I don't want to say sexual abuse, but maybe sexual abuse in that book. He is, I said he's a teenager. He's barely 15 or 16. There's a younger cousin. Again, this book deals with a lot. There's a cousin, a younger female cousin, that is kind of pushing him to experiment sexually on this farm. He doesn't want it. He's not ready for it. Definitely not with her. I mean, on some level, there's incest, right? Like you're dealing with some shit. His father's an alcoholic, very rough figure. There's another character that comes in the scene that I'm not 100% sure yet, but I think there's an emotional connection there that it's going to build on something. I don't know. I'll let you guys know what I think about this. I'm not 100% sure. All I can say with the most certainty is that the book is done in watercolors, and they're extraordinary. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous book. Y'all know me. I'm a sucker for some watercolors. I'll take them any chance I can get. And so I love what I've read so far. The only thing I have left to talk about, and it's not a book, it is all the books. Previews catalog. The Bible. These are books that are being solicited 3 months in advance. So these should be coming out, what is it, August? October, November books. All of them, you see with it, you got the DC catalog, you got your Marvel, and your main book. By the way, this stuff only costs the price of a comic. So if you don't have your pull list set up, go to your LCS and put previews on your pull list. You'll get it, flip through it, find out what's coming out. You won't miss it. It's great. And this says it's recording, but I don't know if it is. So I'm getting ready to get off here, and I'm going to go finish my drink. I'm going to bed because I got to work tomorrow. Check out the podcast. Check out what we're doing on our Facebook page, and go forth and love some comics. Y'all be good.